4. Okay, hi everyone. Big hello to our team Evolve. Good morning, good afternoon, good late afternoon, wherever you are around the country and around the world. My name is Peter No. I am your Senior Presidential Director here with LifeWave. For the next hour, I will be your coach, your mentor, your bodybuilder, your best friend, your best business partner, whatever you want to call me. Even you can call me Shorty if you want, okay? I'll be whatever you like. In the next hour today, I've had the pleasure of coming back. So Marcy asked me to cover the compensation plan, okay? But because we have so many videos on the compensation plan already, and that's easy to find. If you go to the Telegram, Dr. Stacy and I made a really simple one. It is called the Comp Plan with Dr. Stacy and Peter No. I really like using that one. But since Marcy is in Vegas today and everybody's kind of on vacation, I want to take advantage of this 1 hour to go into the psychology of our system and the psychology of our compensation plan. Why compensation plans create behaviors to do what you should do, and why there are behaviors in companies that make you kind of do too much that you shouldn't do. Did everybody just resonate with what I just said? Okay. So for example, right, I use the gym analogy. Has anybody ever gone to the gym and did not have a trainer, did not have a friend who worked out, and you just went into the gym and you just kind of worked out by yourself and you burned yourself out? You hurt yourself, right? You kind of overextended, you did too much, you worked that equipment the wrong way, and then the next day you paid for it with like being sore in the wrong places, and then it kind of deflated your motivation to go back into the gym. A lot of people feel that way, right? That same feeling could be, how many of us here had people that got excited, so excited about hearing about making money, learning how to network, getting into the network marketing industry, but then they didn't listen to a mentor. They might have followed the wrong training. They might have listened to the wrong person and then got excited going in here, but then they did not get results, and then somehow, some way, you got deflated. How many of us feel that way too? Okay, awesome. I assume everyone has. Everyone. Do you know why? Because if you don't fail, if you don't go through kind of challenges in the beginning stages, okay, in the beginning stages of your career, then you're never going to appreciate what you have today or the good things. You have to go through the challenges to appreciate the good. So today, I want to take this time to highlight, to kind of share, to show off why our system is so good. Why is LifeWave so good, and why is our compensation plan so good? And when I say so good, I mean it's so good simple. Who likes hard? Good. That was a trick question. I'm glad nobody raised their hand, okay? Who likes it simple? Okay? Good. So before I start, if you're brand new here in the industry, if this is your very first rodeo, okay? Big congratulations to you. I call this love at first sight. It's like your love at first sight. You can actually marry us right now, okay? Because you're never gonna find another husband or wife as good as LifeWave. If you have been in the industry already, kind of dating the industry, I call it dating the industry, okay? Meaning you've been with a few companies, you found out what you like and you found out what you don't like, but at the end goal, right? the end goal, if you do any business, okay, business, any business, you have to understand what you want to get out of it, right? So in a relationship, you want to have a great relationship. You want to have a loving partner, right? That cares about you, da 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 da. In a relationship with network marketing, you want to find a company that can actually help you grow. Grow what? Grow in your health, grow in your time, grow in your freedom, financial freedom. And if it takes you a lot of, if it takes you, I hate to, if it takes you a lot of friction, if it's too hard to do certain things, I'm gonna break that down today, okay? Why it's that hard, then it's not the right husband for you or wife, okay? That's not the one. So that's why you were dating. There are many of us here that dated many companies today to appreciate what we have now. Okay. Now, there are many leaders now. I'm talking to the leaders. What is a leader? Like a bodybuilder. That is someone that's been in the industry for a long time. That is someone that knows how to work hard, knows how to recruit, knows how to build relationships. But no matter how hard they work and no matter how much time, effort, and energy they put into their career, they cannot reach the top of the company. How many of us are there? Okay, there's plenty of us here. So I'm talking to each one of you today. I'm gonna break down literally step by step, okay, of the psychology of the comp plan. And then maybe in the last 10 minutes or so, we can open up for question and answers. Now, this is not a true compensation plan training, okay? I just want to create the psychology behind it so we can help everyone understand why you're here and why you're doing the things you do. So the first three questions, I want to make sure everyone understands why you are doing this business. There's three questions you have to ask yourself. Number one, is this product for me? Will it help me? And the reason why I'm starting out with products is because I went to Italy and I got to meet Meredith Burkich, which is our newest president, and Brian Barson, which is our international vice president. Did you know they both came from billion-dollar companies? Why would two top management leaders in the industry leave their companies that are billions of dollars to come to a company that is less than 1/3 of that size? The only reason I'll tell you, everyone, when they got a chance to talk to David Schmidt, when they captured David Schmidt's vision, when they know who David Schmidt is in the heart, the one thing David Schmidt said to them, are you ready, everyone? We will never be a company that has a me too product. We will never be a company that will have a product that any other company will have. Why is that so important? Who here loves competition? Some competition is good, but you don't want to be able to compete with Costco and Amazon. I'm going to say those two words. If you are representing a product, any product, whether it's a skincare, supplement, or whatever, CBD, whatever you call it, okay? You don't ever want to be in a me too product company. So when the billion-dollar companies management team left their companies to come here, they knew if this company will never have a Me Too product, that means this is their time now to take advantage of technology that nobody has. What if this company now can be billions of dollars, not just 1 billion, 2 billion, but billions of dollars because nobody has our technology, right? What if you have a product that is easier to use, that is called non-transdermal, meaning no creams, no synthetic products, nothing goes into the skin. And now, not only you can duplicate, but the people that you're bringing in can duplicate easier because they don't have to compete with another product. Does that make sense, everyone? It's not about you. It's about the next person and the next person and the next person that sees the same thing that you do. Okay? Now, the second thing you want to ask yourself, can I do this business? Let me ask you all a question. Can you ask someone, hey, Lawrence, what have you heard about stem cells? Yes. Yes or no, I've heard about stem cells. No, I have not heard about stem cells. Well, guess what, Lawrence? Remember when you're 20 years old, when you're a baby to 20 years old, you were producing a lot of stem cells. But as you get older, that production declines, and that's why you're aging, and that's why you're feeling the aches and pains, and you don't have that energy, and all these things starts coming out of your body. Well, guess what? What if you heard about stem cells? Then you heard that you have to take it from another person's DNA. You have to inject it, so you're going through an invasive procedure. You have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to do it, and you're not guaranteed all those stem cells that they promised that you're going to get. Now, what if I can show you for less than a cup of coffee a day, everyone? What if I can turn on and activate your own stem cells? If you like that, Lawrence, can I send you some information on our website? And can I invite you to hear a podcast where you can hear hundreds of people sharing what this technology does? And if you resonate with that information, can I help you get started on a 90-day wholesale activation program with us? Everyone, did you see how easy that was? I just role played with you. And the reason why I just did that is because we're recording this and you can watch this over and over and over again. Now, if you can just say what I just said, and even if you can't just say it, what if you can just copy and paste a link and share this with someone? Are you duplicating if you're doing that? Then yes, you definitely can do this business. So we checked off 2 boxes. Does the product work? Yes, we all have stem cells. We all need to regenerate it and repair it. Yes. Number 2, can I do this business? Yes, you can text. Yes, you can press play. And yes, you can watch a video. Do you all have friends, family members, neighbors, horses, cats, dogs, grandparents, daughters, maybe husbands, maybe wives, right? So if you know people that have cells, you can talk, you can share, you're doing the business. The last question I have to ask everyone, is it worth your time to do this business? How much time do you think you need to build this kind of business? Well, let me ask you a better question. Do you have 3 things that every human in the world deserves? Number 1, do you have the most optimal health in your life right now? What does optimal health mean? Are you waking up in the morning without feeling any aches or pains or stress in your life today? That's a tough question. Do you know why I asked that question? Because there's only 2 things that people go through, even if they don't have a physical pain, they have a mental stress pain. What is a mental stress pain? They're called bills. Who here has bills? Raise your hand. Everybody has bills. That means you're stressed, okay? Now, health, to me, optimal health is when you physically wake up and you don't feel a thing in your body and there is nothing in your mind except for you physically jumping out of bed and just feeling good. When was the last time you physically and mentally felt good? And the reason why I'm sharing you this, okay, I want you all to regurgitate what I say and think about it, because I want you to ask the same question to the next person that you're going to talk to. So the number one thing is, do you have the best health possible today? Number two, do you have all the time in the world today? When I say time, people can say, I want time. Everybody, we have the same time. But I think we need to clarify what time means. Let me ask you this. To me, time means, when I was in Europe, everyone, I only planned to be there for 10 days to visit David Schmidt and to go to the European convention. That was 10 days. Within that 10 days, all my partners that were with me, they're like, wow, Peter, how do you run a multi-million-dollar business every day on your phone, on your iPad, and nobody calls you about shipping, money, ask any questions? They don't call you. You're not on the phone. It doesn't look like you're running a business. That to me is called time, meaning time for myself, time I have the power to control what I want to do, when I want to do it, any time of the day. And then when one of my partners, Catherine and Helen here, they asked me, Peter, can you come to France? We want to introduce you to our French partners. I'm like, okay, how long do you want me to stay? We just need you for 10 days. I'm like, okay, let me think about it real quick. Well, I'm not doing anything for the next 10 days in America because my team already knows what to do. So I might as well just go have some more fun in France with 50 women or something over there, right? So they're like, okay. So I called off, I booked the ticket, and we had the best time in our lives. First time in France, Paris. But again, is that called time freedom, everyone? When you get to choose anytime, any day, at any moment, what you want to do. Who here has that power to do that right now? And be transparent. Kyla, Louise, great. Gary, if Jill, let me tell you this. If you have found a way, or if you are already earning residual income, you are on track to buy back that time. Whether you're earning $50 a day, $50 a week, or $50 a minute, it doesn't matter. Residual income, the more residually you make something without you physically being there, does that make sense, everyone? Without you physically putting more time in, that is called time freedom. Who here wants that? Good, because wow, we have 188 people on here that are physically learning how to buy back their time, okay? Awesome. Now, the last thing I want to share, and this is called my HTF, Health, Time, and Freedom. HTF, Health, Time, and Freedom. Now, the freedom part, let's break it down to two things. There is a financial freedom, and then there's a freedom, your personal freedom, okay? What does personal freedom mean? The reason why I've been in this industry for 20 years, okay, 20 years. The reason why I used to own businesses, and we all self-employed, we all know the story, okay? The reason why I worked so hard and I stuck around this industry for this long, two reasons. And I hope people can resonate with me on this one. There's two things I never, ever, ever want in my life again. Number one, an alarm clock. Who here fired their alarm clock? Raise your hand. Who here threw it away? I don't have an alarm clock. I have not ever had an alarm clock for 20 years. Before, when I owned my business with my mom, a beauty salon, my mom was my alarm clock. If I didn't show up, I was going to get in trouble. Okay, everyone. So she was my alarm clock, and I kind of cut my alarm clock off. Okay, but I didn't cut off my mom. Okay, so now number one is I don't want an alarm clock. Why? Because if you're dependent on an alarm clock, you have to physically wake up to something. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? If you have children, if you have responsibilities, that does not count. That is not an alarm clock, okay? An alarm clock is when you physically have to wake up to an alarm clock to go to where? A job, okay? Now, the second thing I wanted to fire is my boss. Who here wants to fire their boss? Okay. When I say your boss, I'm not talking about kind of your boss, your management boss, your CEO boss. I'm talking about a boss, something that you have to be there to live your life, to make an income. And that is called control. I want you to break that control in your life, maybe one time in your life. So I want to ask everyone a serious question, and then I'm going to go into the charts and everything else. If you want health, there is no other technology in the world today that can truly go down to your cellular level. If you want to regenerate and repair something, it has to start with your cells. Now, when you have an ailment, when you physically have something wrong with you, and you don't have the energy, right, to get up in the morning, to do what you have to do, your responsibilities, because you feel something. What if this patch took that away? And now you jump out of bed and you feel good. Do you now have good health? Yes. When you have that good health and you have that energy now, and all of a sudden you start thinking, your brain fog is gone, and now you start talking to people, and then you start sharing your story, and then you start sharing your story, and people want what you want. And then they now call you back and go, I want what you want. Now, all of a sudden, the company is rewarding you financially because you're now bringing value to your environment and to your society and to your community. And now all of a sudden you're making more money. Now you have less stress. Now would you say you have more time? Awesome. And now what if Michael does that to 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 100 people? And what if those 100 people every day give Michael just 1 hour a day, and then now he's getting compensated for everybody's 1 hour times 100 times 1,000? And then now all of a sudden Michael's making more money than he's making in his job. And then now he has to think, should I go to work for 40 hours a week? Or should I just go to work here and spend maybe 10 hours a week online giving more value and making more money than I'm making for my job? Now he has a decision to make. But if he chooses the route which he chose to earn residual income, and now he has all the time, and now he doesn't have to stress about money and bills, now does he have his time back? Awesome. And now, and when he starts giving back more time, and then now he gets paid so much more money, and then all of a sudden he has the freedom, and he fired his alarm clock and fired his boss. And then now all of a sudden Michael has the freedom to just travel anywhere around the world, take a look at any menu on the menu restaurant, and never think about how much it costs for that dessert or that drink or that steak. And then he walks around every day feeling that good, and all of a sudden it hits him in the head. It's like, oh my God, I'm 50 years old, I'm 45 years old, I'm 60 years old, I'm 90 years old, and this is for the first time now, I feel freedom. How many of us just resonated with that feeling of freedom? Now, what if I told you, okay? I'm going to use Lawrence because she's in front of my screen right here. So, Lawrence, what if I told you for less than a cup of coffee a day, I can give you that opportunity? Would you like to know how?
Absolutely.
Would you like to watch? Can I send you a video and can I invite you to a podcast to share with you hundreds and thousands of people that want what you want?
Yes.
And if you like that, would you be open to learn about a business model that can give you health, time, and freedom for the first time in your life?
Absolutely. Yes. Totally.
Okay, I will show you that right now. But before we get started, what have you heard about stem cells?
I know enough that it is the way of the future. I've read enough that it is a way to help us age backwards, but that it's also hard to do in the US and that it's expensive and it may not work for everyone. But it is a lot of research has been done about it.
Well, awesome. You know enough, Lawrence. You've heard enough why people get stem cells, how much it costs, and the procedure. Now, do you know that you produce your own stem cells?
I have heard, yes, but as we age, apparently it's less and less.
Exactly. So, Lawrence, I've discovered this company. Look at this patch right here. What if I told you I can turn on your own stem cells again for less than a cup of Starbucks coffee? Would you like to know how?
I would like more information, definitely.
Okay. And then if you like this information, what if I can show you for less than 10% or 5% of one injection shot, you can try this out for 90 days, a good 3 months, so you can experience this.
That sounds great.
And for less than a cup of coffee a day, you can constantly feel younger, perform younger, and then I will show you for less than $5 a day, everyone. What if I can show you how to get your health back, your time back, and your financial freedom back?
That's definitely very, very attractive. Yes.
Okay, so thank you for letting me role play with you, Lawrence. Did you all just hear what I just said? I just kept it going around loops and loops and loops. I'm I'm messaging to you, Lawrence. I'm making sure you all know, even if you're not building a team, even if this business is a challenge to you, you by using this every day, you're on your way. Does that make sense, Lawrence? You're on your way to the health, time, and freedom. The first thing is you got to break down your journey in phases. Some of us are in a health crisis phase. So if you're in a health crisis phase, are you thinking about making money?
No.
No, right, Lawrence? You're thinking about what? How do I get healthier? How do I get back into my old self? Now, once you do that, there's another phase. Once you get healthier, then you're going into the second phase. Once you got healthier, Lawrence, now you can have the time to think about making more money, right? Or doing things for yourself. Then you go into the second phase. This is where many of us are here. You're all in the second phase pretty much. Then once you develop enough where you succeeded. So Lawrence, what is the definition of success to you? What do you define success for you?
Success is freedom. Freedom with, like you said, time and financial, and also peace.
Oh, there you go. She said the P word, peace. Who here wants some peace in their life? Okay, get rid of a lot of things, then you'll have peace, okay? So I'm glad you said that word because that is really the magical word, peace. Peace of the mind, peace in the heart, peace in everything you do, in your frequency, right? So Lawrence, have you had that in the last 5 years?
No, I'm working on it. It's a daily, hourly, minute by minute process.
Okay. What have you done then in the last 2 to 3 years to try to get the health, time, and peace that you want? What have you worked on in the last 2 to 3 years?
I've worked on eating better, exercising, trying to meditate when I can, which is now every day,
Mm-hmm.
and prayer.
Okay.
Prayer
Another.
is a big one.
Okay. So, Lawrence, thank you for letting me role play with you and thank you for letting me share information. Once you see this information I'm going to send you, what if I can, in the next 2 to 3 years, show you a concept or an opportunity where you maybe can get more health, more time, and more peace in your life? Would you be open to take a look at that?
Absolutely, yes.
So everyone, again, I'm role playing with you. Thank you, Lawrence. I'm teaching you how to pique people's interest, right? By asking questions. I'm showing you how to pre-qualify by using our website and our podcast to pre-qualify, to show them if this is something that they want, that they can do, and do they see themselves doing this? And then if they answer yes, yes, yes to that, then all I'm sharing with Lawrence is, what have you done, Lawrence? Where have you been? Do you want this? And if you don't have it yet, can you and I work together on something in the next 1, 2, 3 years to make sure that you get that? Because I can introduce you hundreds and thousands of people that want the same thing that you want. Was that pretty hard or was that pretty simple? Lawrence, was that hard or simple?
It was simple. It was my heart.
Yes. So, are you guys ready now? Is everybody ready to see a, a path? Lawrence, are you ready to see a path? Like,
Yes.
can I show you a path now, right? When I show you these numbers now, everyone, this is called our cheat sheet. And the reason why I love LifeWave is because now let's get into why, what is the difference between LifeWave and everybody else, okay? The reason why David Schmidt created this compensation plan the way he did is because number one, his whole vision is to get people to get their health back. You just got to know that. But health means time. Time means if he didn't care about you, why would he make the compensation plan to pay you only 3 ways when he could have said he could have paid you 10 ways? Because if he would have, Lawrence, if David said, I pay you 10 different ways, that means he's telling you, I'm going to make sure you're going to have to open up 10 different doors so you can take my money. That means I'm going to take more of your time to take it harder for you to earn money. Who wants that? No one. So do you think 3 ways to open a door is simpler than to open up 10 different doors, Lawrence?
Yes.
Now that's number one. Number two, why did David Schmidt created the gold package, everyone? The gold package, the $4.99. Why is that the highest package that opens up every door for you to become a manager, for you to, that's the highest package that you need to come in with to maximize the compensation plan. Why do you think he did that? because he wants everybody to maximize. He wants everybody to say yes to this. Did you know there are many companies in the industry where the $500 package is their entry level package? And if you want to maximize every dollar out of that compensation plan, you have to come in with a $2,000 or a $3,000 package.
Mhm.
Did you all experience that kind of companies before? Because I
Yes.
did. So now I'm giving you all differentials by telling you stories, okay? So now, this is the kicker. Outside of you learning how to maximize the comp plan, Lawrence, what if I told you to maximize our compensation plan here, it costs you less than $5 a day to maintain, which is 110 PV, personal volume.
That's,
That's incredible, right?
yeah, it's doable.
It's doable because you're going to use the products anyways. And what David is saying is that I'm going to give you the opportunity to maximize my compensation plan. And you only have to spend anywhere between $120 to $150 a month. If you take $5 times 30 days, that's $150 a month. That's why I say $5 a day. David does not charge you for his website. He doesn't charge you for his app. We don't charge you for our training. All David wants is the whole world to use his patches so you can save money on drugs, save money on your surgeries, save money on all your suffering and pain. How cool is that? Did you know many companies out there, your auto ship in the beginning might cost you maybe $5 a day, but to maximize, to earn more money from your entire effort, from your entire organization, some companies require you to spend $2,000 a month, $600 a month, $800 a month, $1,000 a month. And the reason why they do that is because they are greedy. They want you to work harder, so you have to open up more doors so you can take what you deserve to earn. Did everybody just understood what I just said right there? Okay, if you got what I just said, what I'm trying to tell you is that here, you don't have to work harder to earn what you should already be deserving to earn. And that is one of the main benefits of LifeWave. Now, I'm going to take 10 minutes. And the reason why I broke it down to 10 minutes, I want you to see how simple it is to understand and guide people through this process. And Lawrence, stay right there. I'm still going to pick on you a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
So let's do this. Window. Okay, Lawrence, can you see this flyer right here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, when I bring on someone, Lawrence, I usually show this, and I'm going to post this on our Telegram page again. I'm going to post this on our Facebook page again. This is our cheat sheet flyer. Now, over here, Lawrence, on the bottom right, it says the cash flow quadrant. Remember the cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki? Have you ever read that book?
No.
Oh, if you have never read the cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, everyone, make sure you read that or go to YouTube and watch that video. Okay, Lawrence, go to YouTube, type in cash flow quadrant. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to take 2 minutes to explain this. Oh no, what happened to it? Okay. Now, if you have a job and if you own a job, you're on the employee or the self quadrant, which is the left side. Remember, you have a boss and an alarm clock, Lawrence? This is the left side right here. The true person that owns a real business model is on the right side, top right-hand corner, which is a business owner, where you have a system. You own a system where people join that system, and the more people you have, the more you're buying their time. Does that make sense? And
Yes.
then when you can create a cash flow, for example, If you have a business model, Lawrence, and it produces you 5,000 a month, and you don't physically have to be there, you don't have to put more time into earning that 5,000 a month. That is called cash flow. Can I show you how to earn cash flow for less than $5 a day and $500 to start?
Yes, please.
Awesome. So after you review our website, if you love our products, Lawrence, let's sign you up on the gold, right? So you and your husband can get enough products, and then you can try this out for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. It does not matter, okay? You have here for the gold, you have $800 worth of retail products. When you come in with the gold, you get 5 X39s, and we can mix and match and customize a personal pack for you, whatever you need. Is that pretty cool?
Yes.
So now you already understand what stem cells are. So literally for less than, why would you want to pay $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 for 1, 2, or 3 injections, when for less than, well, for $500 right here, I will show you how to activate your own stem cells for a couple of months.
That's amazing.
Did everybody heard how I just transitioned and shared with Lawrence how to look at the gold pack? Now, Lawrence, when you join any business, right, there's a structure behind it. So I'm just going to explain to you, there's 3 ways we show you how you can earn residual income, okay? The first way, and which is the first phase, is you have to bring in people. So I'm going to show you just how to enroll gold packages, okay? Every time you enroll a gold package, you earn a commission. How cool is that? So I'm just going to share with you to maximize the comp plan, everyone, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit, okay? To maximize the comp plan, Lawrence, I just want you to visualize you are a salon owner, or that, let's just say you're a real estate agent, a broker, and you have 6 agents. You have 3 real estate agents on the left and 3 real estate agents on the right. Does that make sense? Or you're a salon owner and you have 6 hairstylists. You have 3 stylists on the left and 3 stylists on the right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
They all came in with a gold package. Every time a gold package comes in, you earn $100. So when you brought in 6 partners here, times $100, how much did you earn back?
600.
Ding, 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 ding. Did you get your ROI back, your return of investment?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome. Now, that is the first way we pay you, okay, Lawrence? You just bring in people. The more you bring in, the more money you make. That's all. Just like a business, just like a gym. When we open up the gym, we need to sell gym memberships. So just imagine you're just constantly selling gym memberships, right? Now, once you sell the gym membership, the next month, what do all those gym members have to pay for?
Monthly dues.
Exactly. So our monthly dues here is every month. Once you love the X39, the Eon, the Alavita, the glutathione, the X49, you pick which one you like the most, and every month you use it. That is your monthly dues here. It is called a monthly subscription. And the monthly subscription costs how much here, Lawrence?
Is it the 39?
No, it costs $5 a day.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right, $5 a day.
So once you bring in your golds, and then every month, Lawrence, they just use it, and now they start going on a monthly subscription, which costs them $5 a day. Every time they buy something, Lawrence, we're based here on points. So I want everyone just to think of Monopoly. You got points on the left, Lawrence, and you got points on the right. Is that pretty cool? As long as you start developing your 2 teams, or you start bringing people in on the left and right, it will accumulate points. Once it's accumulate points, the second way we pay you is called a cycling. As long as the computer sees 990 points. That equates to one cycle, which equates to $50 every time. Now, the points can come from you, Lawrence. The points can come from all the teams below you that are bringing people. Or if you're blessed to be on a strong line, the points can come from people above you putting points below you. Is that pretty cool?
That's really good.
Cool, right? So the second way, again, that is called the residual pathway now. Now, as long as you have two teams, two gyms, two Starbucks, two real estate agent offices, whatever you want to call it, whatever you think you can visualize. You just need a left leg and a right leg. As long as it produces points, every day you start earning now $50, $50, $50, $50, $50. What if you earn $50 a day times 30 days and you start earning $1,500 a month residually because you learned how to do this business?
That would be really great.
Everybody, did you hear what she just said? It is great. Who here needs or wants to learn how to earn an extra $1,500 a month? Raise your hand. Let's start with learning how to make $50 a day, okay? Now, Lawrence, the last way we pay you, are you ready for this?
Yes.
This is called legacy money. What if you and I can teach all your brand new partners that are coming in here how to build their two teams? And what if we can teach them how to start earning $50 a day themselves?
That would be really great to empower people. Yes.
Is that what you're here for, Lawrence? Would that fulfill you if you can teach others how to create their own financial freedom?
I would love that.
And what if you can get compensated for that person that you taught them how to make $50 a day or $1,500 a month? What if you can get compensated up to 25% of that $1,500 that they earn every single month for the rest of your life?
That would be an added blessing that I don't expect, but how amazing is that? It's just a blessing.
Did you just understand the comp plan, what I just said, without even showing you the comp plan, by just sharing with you like this?
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to give you another blessing. What if you and I taught that person that you brought in how to make $1,500? And what if us three together taught their new person that they brought in how to make an extra $1,500? And the company now has to pay you 20% on your second generation, whatever they make, and you're going to earn another 20% on top of your 25%. Would that be an extra blessing for you?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Now, I'm going to give you all a cherry on top. Lawrence, what if you get another free generation? What if you can earn another 20% on your third generation? And when you add up those three generations, the first, the second, and the third, and what if you can earn up to 65% on everyone that is earning $50 in your team that is learning how to build residual income because they're learning how to build two teams or two legs that are producing volume because you learned how to bring back value by getting them on a technology that they need and they want.
Wow, that would be fabulous.
Did everybody just heard what I just explained without even sharing a flyer, a comp plan video? I'm teaching you how to story tell our compensation plan. So let me recap that again, Lawrence. There's three ways you can get paid. The first way is you bring in a package, any of our packages. The second way is once you bring in the package, you put them on your left and your right, left and right. And now you start building up your two teams and you're going to earn a cycle bonus of $50 for every 990 points. And the third way is when you start bringing in your teams, when you teach them how to build their 2 teams, and they start earning cycling money, you're going to earn up to 65% on whatever they earn. Now, Lawrence, do you see right here, it says rank caps, and then it says manager, director, senior director, executive director, presidential director, and senior presidential director. Do you see that 1,500 weekly, 2,500 weekly, 3,500 weekly, 7,500 weekly, and 12,500 and 25,000? Do you see that?
Yes.
What if now, Lawrence, what if you open up the door and you start building your 2 teams, and now you are a director, or let's say you're a senior director, and now you're maximizing that door by earning an extra 3,500 a week or 14,000 a month residually, because you're just doing the 333 PPP every day. How would that change your health, time, and freedom?
It would be fantastic.
It's kind of speechless, right? To do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, what if I told you, if you continuously do this with us for the next year, 2 years, and 3 years? Remember, you told me in 5 years you did not have health, time, and freedom, right?
Correct.
But now I'm showing you a pathway. And what if we can do this together for the next 12 months? And what if I can show you how to make an extra 3,500 a week, 2,500 a week, or even maybe 1,500 a week? Would that change your life?
Absolutely.
Is there anything in the last 50 minutes that I said that you cannot say yourself?
No, everything was simple and easy to understand.
If you did not understand what I just said, can I send you a video on this, and can you press play and keep on watching this over and over and over and over and over until it absorbs into your mind and it flows through your mouth that you can share this?
Yes, that would be great.
Did everybody just heard what I just duplicated right now? So I can tell you right now, in the last 4 years, Lawrence, not only did we show people how to make 1,500 a month, we showed people how to make 1,500 a day. Heck, we even have Carol McDonald, who is 82 years old, or maybe 80, that is earning, she's a senior presidential director here, Lawrence, and she's making well over 3,500, sometimes even almost 5,000 a week. And she's making more than 5 figures a month in her 80s, enjoying her health, time, and freedom.
That's really, really amazing.
And she's here on this podcast every week with me, because the only thing I ever taught her is just to get on the podcast, learn how to listen to this, and bring all her favorite people in the world that she wants to help get them their health, time, and freedom. How cool is that, everyone?
That's awesome.
Everybody, do you now understand the psychology and behaviors of a system and a compensation plan? Was this science? Did we talk about the science? No. Did we talk about making money? No. Did we talk about network marketing? No. We talked about asking questions, finding out what people want, which is health, time, and money, and we transitioned it to a $5 a day program opportunity, and then we story told how you can earn by just going into the gym all together like this. That's what we did in less than 60 minutes. If I had somebody showing me this 20 years ago, I would not be here with you today. Trust me. But guess what? 20 years ago, this technology was not here. 20 years ago, I did not meet Lifewave and David Schmidt, but every one of us here, you are here for a reason. You came, you found Lifewave, found you, and you found Lifewave. It is your divine time to be here with us. Did you know that? So whatever you do, moving on from this point, if you want to quit, go ahead and quit. But just, you can quit the business if you're not comfortable with it. But do not ever quit this technology. Let me repeat that again. You can quit the business if you're not comfortable, but don't quit this technology. And then if you do quit, take a look at your face every 90 days. If it doesn't look better, if it doesn't feel better, then the technology doesn't work. I challenge each one of us. I challenge everyone. Get on this for 90 days. You have nothing to lose, okay? Nothing. The only thing you have to lose is if one day, if you have to take a stem cell injection shot, you will lose 10, 20, and $30,000 because it doesn't work like turning on your own, okay? Number two, take my challenge. Work with us for 12 months, 1 year. Give it a good 1 year. Be on the technology and just give us a few hours a week by joining calls like this, joining on our podcast. And I just want to thank each one of you. You know who you are, Kathy, Donna, whoever is presenting on our podcast. Big shout out to you. You have kept this train going for now almost 4 years now. We started this during the COVID time when no one was doing what we're doing. We are now just enjoying the fruits of our labor, right? And number three, I'm gonna close it with this. When I was hanging out for the last 3 weeks, and you know, Catherine, Helen, all my partners in Europe, we were just having a blast. And again, I was not on the phone. I did not have to do three-way calls. I love each one of you because you know you respect our time and you know that you can always get the answer from where? Our bodybuilders. We have over now almost, I think we have almost 70 executive directors, presidential directors, and senior presidential directors in less than 4 years of building this business from Marcy and I down. We have almost over 70,000 brand partners now. 70,000 distributors, partners that came in and learned about our system. We are now producing over $10 million in sales for Lifewave as a team. And I'm giving you these numbers because if you think this business is small, open up your eyes. Vision. This is not a mom and pop type of business, but we treat it like a mom and pop type of business. But that does not mean it is a mom and pop type of business. This is a multi-billion-dollar technology and company ready to be built. And you participate in it just like a stock, and it's only costing you $500 to join, $5 a day to maintain, and for you to learn how to make $50 a day down to $50 an hour. And some of us are making $50 a minute, okay? That is how powerful this compensation plan is. So we don't have time for questions, but did everybody learn one thing today? Raise your hand. Nancy raised 2. That means she learned 2 things, right? Did anybody learn 2 or 3 or 4 things today? Raise your hand. Awesome. I want you to take what you learned today, take it, absorb it. I want you to watch this video when we post this up. So Donna, thank you. Can you help me post this up when it's done? Okay, and thank you, Donna. How many of us enjoy Donna on In the Know on the Wednesday? Did she pick your brain? Did she work out your muscles? Okay. Thanks for taking over, Donna. And one thing again that I love, when we started this during the COVID time, remember, Marcy and I, all the leaders here, we were young babies. We were like senior directors or something at that time, or executive. Oh, we were the SPDs, but we were developing directors. I had a vision that one day, for 7 days a week, we would have SPDs, the highest level ranking, doing and presenting for the team. Guess what, everyone? Today, we have way more than 14 people presenting. You are in the most powerful, the most duplicated, the most organic, the most honest, the most giving, committed team in the entire industry that I've seen. Team Evolve has evolved to here today. I'm only saying this now is because by October, in the next 3 weeks, how many of us will be in Orlando? Raise your hand. Come up to me, give me a hug, a kiss, whatever you want to do. I wore my dark suit because I knew all that makeup was gonna get on my suit this time, so don't worry about it. Okay, I'll double dry clean it. If I see you there, we're gonna have fun. If you're gonna virtually stream it, have little getaway parties, have little home parties, okay? I promise you, coming back from Sardinia, I'm gonna close the call off with this. I was hanging out with David for 5 days. He got to pique some interest. If you think the X39 is already as powerful as we've seen it is, David Schmidt has broke the code in aging. This is our 19th year. Next year will be our 20th year. He has saved his life. He called this his lifetime work for the next technology that is coming out next year. So today, I urge you, I will push you, I'm gonna hold your hands, go meet people, go talk to people, go make as many friends as you can ever make today, because whatever's coming out next year, you will benefit. You just cast the net as big as you want and teach your fishermen together casting nets, because each one of us here will earn residual income, because whatever David's coming out with, the world is going to literally never look the same again as far as their face, their feeling, and their cells. We're going to literally reverse age the world, and it's going to affect every single industry. So I hope this call today inspired you, okay? I hope you learned a lot. Apply what you learned. We only have a few more weeks left, everyone. This convention is going to be awesome. It is so nice to be back. I've been waiting for this Saturday to be able to just see everybody's faces, and I truly missed everyone here. But just know, next year I will be traveling a lot. We're going to expand into so many markets. So our job here, Marcy's working on the biz side. She's finishing that up. It's going to flow better. We are going to go into the industries after this convention. I will have a beauty industry podcast. I'm going to add a men's call podcast, because you all know women dominate this industry, okay? It's almost like an 80-20 rule. So I have to make sure all the 20% of the men catch up with the women, right, men? Okay, right, Kojo? Yeah, you're right. So everyone, I love you all. We'll see you later. Go enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you,
No
Peter.